wanted to discuss. And since we're all a bunch of young people and impressionable and actually really intelligent.
Are you making the YouTube thing?
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, go live. Well, the question on my mind was, we should legalize marijuana.
No.
Yes, we should.
No.
Because it would fix the economy in like lickety-split.
No.
The benefits would be less crime,
Not like I smoke
more
so
jobs,
obviously we should.
and it will gradually heal the economy and lower the national debt. And we could, and as far as laws being passed,
Well, then you might as well just give drug dealers pharmacies.
exactly.
If you legalize marijuana.
Yeah, there's no more crime. There's no more
then put
people
them all
getting
out of
stabbed
business.
The
about
only
it.
reason marijuana dealers are,
And then you might as well just
They
say,
get-
here,
they get
here's your drugs,
licenses.
go kill yourself.
but it's because people.
But no,
look
it's
at them as
marijuana.
so-
They don't kill.
Yeah.
Marijuana doesn't kill.
No, not that, but the effects can. Like,
How so?
you could be high,
Yeah.
and you could be driving while high, and then you could just decide, oh, you know what, there's a unicorn outside the road.
You can injure
But no,
First of
you-
all, you don't
that's
think
not-
like that
that's
when you're
not what-
high.
No, you don't. Have you ever been high? I mean, truly high?
Yes.
On just marijuana.
Yeah.
Just.
One time I just
marijuana.
did a whole
Yes.
bunch of coke. I
Okay.
just didn't even know it was
To the
on.
point that
There's been a time where I smoked.
Smurfs everywhere.
There's
They were
a
purple,
time
too.
I
So
smoked
just
about
took
like
and said I was
5
flopping
joints.
around the floor.
Was so high, I was like,
I feel like
still
it's
sober
I
enough
feel
to
like
talk
it's an
back,
incredibly
and just
irrelevant
like,
issue that
my
shouldn't
body
even
was
be
all
like
tense, but
addressed
People
otherwise,
still
at this
die out
time.
from after or being high off of weed.
Like there are more important
So-
things
Not
going on
because
right now that we shouldn't have
It's,
to address
it's just a
that.
plant, yeah, but being high can like kill you.
Well, smoking cigarettes
Looks
lowers
like
your
I
life
have
too,
a
but that's
huge
legal.
but it's
Sounds
a little more
Yeah,
gradual.
You don't hear people dying because, oh, like, it doesn't make you high and it doesn't, like, affect your...
Alcohol's legal too.
What is the
People
word?
still do that.
But you could
Well,
treat it.
alcoholics are just retards.
No, that is
No,
no
it's just
excuse.
Anyone who
That is
relies
no
on
excuse.
some
That's the same
substance
freaking thing
to
as
keep
marijuana.
themselves sane is
Yeah,
what
Same
it is. That's the
freaking
point
thing.
I'm trying to make.
No excuse for what?
You know,
People die from being drunk anyway. It's
Yeah.
the same freaking thing as being high.
as far
Yeah,
as the law is concerned, you treat it just like
Yeah, but you know
marijuana
how
or a
many drug
prescription
dealers are
drug.
going out of business because if they legalize marijuana, they'd be like, oh, you know what,
Well,
I'll just go down to the gas station
illegal.
and get it.
If it's legal, it doesn't matter.
No. And you can only sell it at certain places, not at a
Yeah.
fucking gas
When I
station.
think of marijuana, it's like, I literally think of it as like caffeine. Like I think of it as just like, I mean, it's not that
Anything
crazy of an
that's
effect.
supposed
It's
to
not
be,
even addictive, it's just
It's not
you think
addictive.
No.
It's not like a crazy effect. It does not affect you that badly.
My aunt has MS, and
It's just like
my
a little
doctor,
change in
or my
perception.
doctor, her doctor told her, he's like, not that I can legally prescribe it to you, but if you have a chance, smoke pot 'cause it'll help you. Straight up, like she has a pamphlet and everything about how MS or how weed like helps MS.
What about people who have like what's it called? Well, some sort like the eye diseases and stuff like that. It helps.
Myopia,
It helps dull.
Myopia.
It helps dull
which
pain.
just means you need glasses. It doesn't really mean it.
Right.
Glaucoma and stuff.
Yeah,
Need
glaucoma. that's
glasses, Zopia.
it. And people actually prescribe marijuana.
Brandon technically has myopia.
Yeah.
To seriously like use our food for fucking fuel? Why don't we use something that's less important to us?
I was looking on Craigslist for a car and I saw a car that ran a
Trash.
oil, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow.
This was in some chick's hospital.
Methane.
Yeah, no, that's called biodiesel.
It was in some chick's hospital.
I know, I saw that already. That's
Biodiesel.
Whoa.
that's like
Shit.
I don't know. That can, that's a really
Wait, is this your
that can
camera
so
now?
easily be
Yeah.
chopped.
Elias gave it to you?
I bought
Yeah.
it from him.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
you were gonna say like that can so easily look like a little girl when it's not. I was like, no, that looks just like a little girl. But yeah, it
No, it's like a face.
obviously can easily be shot.
Do you not see the face in this?
I don't
Or
believe-
see it.
I don't believe pictures
Okay,
of
if you look really close, like there's two eyes.
Yeah, I
and
know.
There's
Because
like a
like I
nose.
looked at, I mean, look at if you zoom in,
I thought it was like a child.
you can see the dress.
The reason why I think
Yeah, that
ethanol is a
too.
bad idea is because it gives us
Yeah.
less
Yeah.
gas mileage
Well, I see the little girl too, but like
and
like,
less
zoom out, you
like
can see a face.
efficiency
Yeah.
for our engine, less everything. I mean, it's like there's nothing good about it besides the fact that it's supposedly better for the environment.
That's
but
the only reason.
if we're using more fuel, then how is it better for the environment? I can tell you,
There's no
my
ethanol.
grandpa
The
gets.
chemicals in it aren't harmful to the
I
environment.
know, but my grandpa used to drive back and forth from like Heartland to Hartford or some shit. He would be able to get a full tank to last 2 weeks on the regular gas, and on the ethanol gas to last a week and a half at the most. Like that That is crap.
Well, they're only doing it to help the environment.
Yeah, well, Al Gore, does Al Gore tell you how many millions of dollars he makes on
I'm not
no,
opposing
I
it.
know.
Like
No.
But I'm just saying, like, he makes billions of dollars on this global warming, let's be nice to the earth shit. He doesn't say anything about that, though. He makes billions of fucking dollars on it. But he doesn't say anything about it. He's like, oh, this is all about the earth. But he is pocketing some sick amount of money off of it.
Al Gore
But where
also
does he
fails.
put it?
Al Gore also fails to mention that the Earth warms and cools periodically.
Yeah, what the
that's why
fuck
we
do you
have
think
ice
the
ages.
Ice Age is?
We're just in a warming period.
What the fuck do you think the Ice Age was? It was called a climate fucking change. That's it. It's called a climate change. That's exactly what happens.
The only thing we did was prolong the heating stage.
And
Fuck
they showed that.
Walker, man.
And they showed that the correlation between the
Fuck
carbon
that
dioxide
shit.
levels
I'm not
and
talking about
the
that.
warming of the Earth. Warming of the Earth actually came before the carbon dioxide levels.
I just think
Yeah.
we should legalize.
Oh yeah. But see, they don't talk about
Like
that
he shows
because
you a
it's,
graph that correlates, but if you look,
Hail
the warming
Zenu.
actually comes before the
yeah,
carbon dioxide.
exactly, and they don't mention that at all. It's like an unknown fact to the whole fucking human species, but yet it's still fucking there. I mean, that'd be like saying, oh, there was no slavery, there was no Holocaust, when there was obviously fucking both of that shit happened. Why do you think black people are so upset at us? Because of slavery and shit. It's like, you know what? Get the fuck over it. Everybody was a slave at one point.
Yeah, well,
Actually, I don't think anyone black person is actually upset. I think they find it funny that we white people think they're upset about it.
yeah, well, yeah.
Probably, but you know what? They're fucking niggers, so who cares?
I mean, half the black people who were upset about the whole slavery thing weren't even alive.
I know, it's like, okay, why don't... Yeah, exactly. It's like, why don't you fucking talk about something that you were alive for? Like, okay, let's talk about 9/11. Like, oh, you're pissed off about, like, the terrorist attacks? That's great. But you're talking about slavery that you weren't even alive for. That was, like, fucking 100 years before you were even born.
And it's always the fact that
Slaves
Of the
built
man.
the pyramids.
I understand when people
Slaves
trying to
built
like
the country.
protect their people or whatever.
Slaves. This song is
But black
for
people
you.
are
Black
like,
people are constantly thinking, and in that mindset, they're still victims of oppression. And that's
They're not victims.
they're
Okay,
always-
seriously? They have the red carpet rolled out for them. Are you fucking kidding
Affirmative
me?
action is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Affirmation?
That just makes it look like
Affirmative
I
action.
need help
Affirmative
from white
action.
people to do what I...
No. See,
It's
it
like,
should
it's
be...
a complete and total insult.
See,
and
what
it's
they're
incredibly
trying to do
degrading,
is they're
yeah.
trying to have equal... Okay, wait, hold on a second. They're trying to have equal outcomes, which is not true. You can have equal starts. Like, everybody has the ability, that has the capability to go to college and become a doctor. But not everybody's going to be able to do that. I mean, fuck, I can't think of the word. My mind is not set to be a doctor. My mind is set
Your
to
mindset?
fucking exact. Well, no, it's not mindset. No, I was thinking of
I know
something
what- I
else,
know
but
what you
that's
mean.
like.
Yeah, psychosis.
But anyways, I'm not set up to be a doctor. Not everybody is set up to be a doctor, but yet everybody wants to have equal outcomes. That's not fucking possible because not everybody's set up to be the same fucking thing.
I want to be an evil overlord someday.
And the point being that the government trying to have equal outcomes is totally fruitless because I can tell you, you go to the north side of Milwaukee and try to grab a fucking gangbanger from there and try to make him into a doctor, it ain't gonna fucking work.
No.
Because he is not set up to be a doctor. He's set up to be a fucking douche. That's it. He's set up to do crack for the rest of his life and leech off the government.
Well, that's why a lot of that stuff, like the no child,
That might be a
no
little
child
bit
left
like,
behind
of a
stuff.
stretch, but like he wasn't raised to.
Well,
he's not.
that is a
he's
bit
not
of a
mentally
stretch.
he's not mentally prepared to take on that responsibility.
Exactly. You know how many fucking years you have to go to school to be a doctor?
Like, I'm not saying he can't.
No.
But it's definitely a lot harder for someone.
Exactly. And I mean, there's certain people that go out in the world and are like, okay, well, I want to be this. Well, then you fucking do it.
You
But,
apply
you know,
yourself.
not
It's just because
every...
of where
Exactly.
you were
But not
brought up.
everybody is set... You know, not everybody is fucking extremely intelligent to be able to handle heart surgery. Like, I can tell you, I can't handle heart surgery because my hands fucking shake. That's just how the dice is rolled when you're fucking born. That's it. Not everybody's meant to be a doctor. Not everybody's meant to be a fucking rocket scientist. Some people are meant to be fucking criminals because they suck. That's just the end of the story. That's just...
No one's about to
But
argue
that's
you
no.
100%.
But there's more that
feel like
you
you
haven't
elaborate
thought. There's more that you may not have thought about. Yeah, all right. Their parents may have said.
I don't.
may
No,
have
it's not.
taught
No,
them
no, no.
enough.
I'm not saying it's
Oh.
about the raising. I'm not saying that there's. But okay,
Maybe they're
in the-
gullible enough to get
in
into
the
that shit.
whole life cycle, There are certain people that are meant to succeed, and there are certain people that are meant to be fuck-ups. That's just how it is. Because if society didn't have fuck-ups, it wouldn't be society.
No.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, you know, they're pre-programmed to be criminals, but that's just how that shit works out.
It's true.
But
I guess.
end of story is that, you know, not everybody can be a rocket scientist. That is just it. And having equal outcome is not possible because not everybody's set up to be that equal outcome that everybody fucking wants. You know, not everybody's going to be a straight A student. I wasn't. You know, not everybody's a straight A student.
Just because a black
Chris
person doesn't
is
succeed at being a doctor doesn't mean that they
He's
were
just-
discriminated against. It's just because that's how it is.
Exactly. Some people are intelligent enough to handle being a doctor, going to school for fucking 5 years. Not everybody is that.
Genius.
And that has to, some people have to recognize that not everybody is, you know, has that ability, has that innate ability. Like, you know, some people don't have the